Turn to pick.
Like, is there a solitary... Is there a hero that just wins the game 1v5 in this situation? Oh, they're just Queen and the Venomancer are both pretty immobile and fairly gankable. Envy wants this rune. Tim's looks like he's going to be able to grab it, though. And Cuckoo actually gets this one as well. Envy getting the static link out. Cuckoo needing to be careful. The lightning's coming through. The shards block, not super useful. Tim's threatening with the burrow strike. Raven going to be coming over here with the Venomancer. He's got the Gale skilled up. He's going to Gale through onto both. They're going to get out a few more auto attacks. Now the Gale comes through. Envy with the stolen damage. Doing what he can, but Raven finds the first blood. It's actually TNC who end up with the matchups that they wanted. Pi just going to be sticking down here for a little bit. DJ goes rolling in, but Cuckoo's also turned up here on the mid lane. Armel just going to munch down on that Tango and back himself up. Abed does have level 2. He catches the 2-man stun. Armel coming a little bit too far forward. He does have the Fairy Fire, but it's not going to be enough to save him. Cuckoo only level 1. He might also end up going down. Follow-up stun from Abed. The cooldown's too low from the Lina. It was Armel finding... is actually going to be doing pretty well in terms of CS. Universe still not doing badly. He is tiny after all, but... at least Sam H isn't getting completely sacked. Cuckoo getting jumped on by the... They do actually manage to land the Rolling Boulder. I think he's dead at that point. Rolling Boulder, Boulder Smash. Straight into the stun. TJ still just trying to hide back here. Knows that the Shadow Fiend has quite a lot of vision. Oh, I think they spotted him for a second. They do have this ward sitting right here, so... couldn't get the D-ward. Oh. Well, I said... And Tim's... is he gonna get the stack at least? He didn't get the pull. Well, looks like DJ's gonna block it, maybe. Nope. No, he's not gonna get it anyway. Happening over here. Cuckoo with the shards block out. Pi does manage to swipe one of the bounties. We'll be able to go over and grab the second. Sam H a little bit slow to get in there, but it might actually be Cuckoo who now goes for the kill. Sam H, they need to get quite a lot of Firestorm damage down. Cuckoo needs the vision. He's still got the snowball. Pi threatening the stun. Nicely done by Cuckoo. Interrupting that at the last moment. Raven now looking towards somebody up here. They lost Tim's. They want to deny Envy. DJ's going to try for it. Raven manages to fake him out. Oh. Fnatic rotating over. They are going to come into vision partway through this gank, but Shadow Fiend's still a long way up. Roll across. They got to land the Boulder Smash. They've got the slowdown. There's the smash. Into the follow-up stuns. No real chance for Cuckoo to save him. He does manage to get the wands off. They're snowballing over towards Abed. Can they get the turnaround this time? No, there's too much damage. He can't get the follow-up raises down, and looks like Fnatic will grab both of these kills. Very clutch rotation. Raven, what is he building? Just trying for some treads so far. DJ, only level 3, is going to have to find an opportunity. Snowball in onto Abed here. Armel drops the 2 raises, but they've got the stuns. The Ice Shards from Cuckoo going to block it in. They drop the Laguna Blade. They want this Cuckoo kill. They can't quite finish it. One more touch from DJ. Another lightning coming in. Actually get the silence onto Armel. Can he finish this kill? A raise will do it. And looks like Pi won't be able to find the return kill. 2-for-1 trade at mid. Both teams investing a lot into their mid players. Find some farm. Did he get... oh, nice. He got that last hit. Can he get this other one as well? He's trying to aggro the creeper on the other side, but Cuckoo finds him. Now, I don't know if he's going to be able to escape. Trying to run down the river. Knows that he can't go for the high ground, but either way, there's going to be an Ice Shard blocking him, and Envy's greed will be his undoing. He could have just farmed these. Try and run over towards mid. Sam H should be reporting that this bottom lane is missing relatively soon, and TNC are actually going for a smoke of their own. They find Envy. Armel going to raise him down. That's a killing spree for him. They are bringing in the rest of their heroes as well. They do have an invis up on the Sand King. They've got another sentry. Tim's knows about it. The Ice Shards blocking in Abed somewhat here. Pi threatening with the stun. Sam H comes running forward, getting slowed down by the lightning. Tim's is going to get the burrow strike out. They really want this Lina kill, but they may have bitten off a little bit more than they can chew. Snowball over. The Pylai die. That's going to help keep Tim's alive. Cuckoo takes the Laguna Blade to the back of the head. He's going to be the one brought down. Looks like this Urn charge also finding a secondary kill. Snag an Urn. Yeah, there you go. And Fnatic, okay. Kind of a successful rotation over towards mid. They get the stun onto Cuckoo. Tim's is also coming in. They're lobbing long-range abilities at him. They get the follow-up stun. Can they finish him? Pi's going to commit. Looks like he will pay for this one with his life. Tim's finishing him off, and now Sam H coming in to slow things down with the Firestorm. And they're also thinking about TPing in the Venomancer, but Raven will instead stick to his guns, and he does actually end up taking out this top tier 1 tower. Lesh as the other 2 supports. TNC This early game smoke movement, the smoke breaks. They know that Pi is over in these trees. As soon as they spot him, he's going to get burrow struck up. Armel right-clicking him down. One last raise is the cherry on top. There's nobody to be found up top here. The Universe reveals his position. TNC, knowing that, are just going to go for Pi again. This is the exact same kill that we just saw. Armel with a double raise and already on a mega kill streak. Chugging clarities like no tomorrow and just pushing waves himself. Universe, can they finally get this pick off? They've got the sentry ward. He won't be able to get into the snowball though. They converge and they will grab that kill. Fnatic looking to push out this mid wave. But Pi manages to break the smoke and then go for the TP out. Armel finds it, and burrow strike from Tims at the last possible second. Whew. To be careful about tossbacks. Universe is thinking about it. DJ in position, standing near the tier 4s. They are going to go for it. Universe jumps in, straight into the Shadow Blade, but he's stuck inside of the pit. They try to force staff him out, but he gets stuck in the middle of everybody. They drop the Poison Nova on his head, and he's now dead. He does have a buyback available. Fnatic, no threat on any of the other lanes. Sam H ready with the Dark Rift, so they do think about sticking around for a little bit longer, and Armel probably spurring them on, telling his team he's got the BKB, he's feeling strong. Universe can still go for that toss back, but they can't get through this underload on the front lines. They will toss him back now, but TNC probably looks to commit. Can they burst down Sam H? That get out of jail free card is now gone. Envy gonna pop the BKB and goes running forward. Cuckoo can't find a target to snowball, and it's Envy grabbing a double kill. He's only got 47 stolen damage. The boulder smash actually gonna end up catching on Armel. Tim's looking to recommit into the fight. They're gonna try and burst down the Lina. Abed does have a fairly fast respawn, courtesy of the Bloodstone, and TNC, maybe they've stuck around a little bit too long. Pi gonna get tossed on top of Tim's. Will now end up dropping one last burrow strike just to make sure that his other heroes escape, but TNC pay pretty dearly for that tier 3 push, though neither of these two heroes have any items. They've just been buying obs and sentries the entire time. Abed finds a haste. Armel wishing that he had that Yule. They are going to get the toss onto the Venomancer, straight back into the chain stun, along with the Laguna Blade. Fnatic playing to potentially win these fights, as we've seen. Snowball onto Pi. They just got the vision in time. Armel, can he finish him off? Oh, that long range not quite enough, but force staff him forward and get the auto attacks, and that'll do the job. I guess we'll have to see how strong this next round of items makes Fnatic. A little bit of a glass cannon build for Abed as he's now thinking about the Daedalus. Oop, they've spotted Pylai die. TP just barely going to end up being cancelled. Cuckoo doing a good job scouting him out in the trees. Pi just going to try and fight his way through this one, but no. Too much damage from TNC. Kill for these CS, but look at the map that he sees right now. There could be a Sand King right on top of him. He doesn't know the Sand King's TP status. He doesn't know the Tusk's TP status. But TNC are just going up onto the high ground. They will force Envy back that way. They're sieging the melee barracks. Universe going to go for the toss back, but Armel manages to force dash himself a little bit further forward. He's still got this Aegis. Just going to stand his ground, popping the BKB perhaps a little bit early, but Envy's BKB also pops. They trade BKB for BKB, but TNC trying to retreat out of the base. Cuckoo unable to get the snowball off. They now look to focus on the DJ, try and burst him down. Can he survive? Good stun from the high ground. Tims actually blocks the roll. Nicely done with the blink, but now he's stuck with the magnetize. TNC still having to kite backwards a little bit. Rallying around Sam H. The aura is helping to keep everybody alive. Armel's not even dead just yet. Are they going to give him the cheese? They will. He's asking for it. Sam H finally figures out how to drag it out of his inventory. Firestorm zoning back Abed. Initiation only coming in from Universe. He does get the toss back. They don't manage to land the stun though, so Sam H still walking forward. He's caught by the Shiva's Raven, runs forward, lays out the Poison Nova. This is going to be difficult for Fnatic to fight against, but they still push them back. Envy's got 150 stolen damage. He's going to be able to do a lot of work, and buyback from Sam H once again getting interrupted as the creep goes down. Armel getting tossed into the base. Hike out, the auto attacks will finish him. Tim's looking for a good epicenter. He finds it onto 2. Can they focus down Abed in time? He's still got plenty of Bloodstone charges. Even if he dies, he will be able to keep on fighting. He even pops the suicide. TNC just want the lane of Rax, but how many kills is it going to cost them? Armel, BKB, force staff away. They need to keep Envy locked down so he can't chase for more kills. Hit him with the Gale, but he pops the BKB and just keeps on running forward. Looks like Raven's going to end up dying. Armel needing to dodge. He's looking for the Requiem. Envy trapped inside of the Pit of Malice. Sam H finally getting back to this fight. It was a long walk down the mid lane, but he will manage to do it though. Universe one more time with the Avatos combo. They bring down Armel. DJ finishing him there with the silence, and I think they should also be able to get this Underlord, pushing him down into the river. Lena's not too far behind. They toss Envy on top of him. Sam H gladly going to take that kill, perhaps with the Firestorm. Oh, Envy survives on 40 HP. Fnatic playing with fire. Sam H, he's going to try and survive and maybe get up one more Firestorm. Or he's just going to run out of here. Nope, DJ sends him right back Abed's way. Universe waiting for another toss. This kill is taking them forever, but Envy does finally finish it. And TNC get the melee barrack. He's going to be doing so much damage. Completely outranging the tower. Working it down. He's got his team up here on the high ground. They've actually managed to find two. They get the stun out from DJ. The boulder smash is good. The auras from SamH helping to keep them alive, though. They don't get the burst strike, but they do have the snowball chasing after DJ. Abed's going to look for this Cuckoo kill, protecting his Earth Spirit. SamH thinks about the Dark Rift back into the base. They've managed to force Envy's BKB out. So Fnatic will actually have to call it quits after only getting Cuckoo. And tier 2 tower will still be theirs. 1 minute to go, potentially on Roshan. TNC, what are they looking at here? Don't have a smoke or anything, so they're just going to come running out of the base. Raven just trying to build up, so they're just trying to predict where Fnatic are going. Fnatic's just sitting on their high ground. They didn't deward this. The ward's only going to last a tiny bit longer. Tims is going to look for a huge burst strike here. They jump in, but everybody dodges backwards. The force stabs are good. Abed stands his ground. Armel pops the BKB. They right-click down the lane, and she's dead for 37 seconds. He fought up for this. Eternal Envy. Are they actually going to evacuate here with the Dark Rift? They will. Raven was getting focused, and SamH made the call to back themselves out. There wasn't really anything else for them to grab there. The ranged racks doesn't really matter, and fortunately, Roshan has already respawned. Alright, so now both teams going to be battling for Rosh. Universe gets forced out forward. Toss back onto Cuckoo. Can he get the snowball off? He does. Avoids the chain stun, but Fnatic are still here waiting for him. Can they bring down this Tusk? They can. That's a pretty big deal. Still just holding onto the high ground. Not risking anything. Grabbing the little bits of farm that are waiting for them there. Cuckoo going to TP in. Can they actually go for him? They will be able to burst him down once again. He gets the snowball off, but Fnatic waiting as 5 and try and get the D ward. EJ still sitting there. Actually got the snowball onto somebody who they're looking for. It's Abed. No, the shards along with the snowball not going to be nearly enough. They've gotten dragged into a bad position, but it's actually Envy who they've now managed to catch. Can they force out his BKB here? Avatar's combination from Universe onto 4, but TNC still standing strong down on the low ground. This pit is making life very, very difficult, but they get down Tims, it looks like. Can they finish him? It looks the Magnetize and the Spirit Vessel bring him down. Armo pops the BKB, lays down the Requiem, just focusing onto Pi. Raven with the auto attacks, also helping to bring him down. It's just a support for support so far. Envy waiting for his heart to kick in so that he can regen back up. He did a really good job of not pressing the BKB earlier, so he might be the strongest hero in this next fight. There is still going to be a Poison Nova available, and TNC making a line for their shrine. They see DJ, they get a silence out onto a couple. Envy jumping in with the blink. Who can he focus? Armel getting brought into the snowball, and they've actually got the Dark Rift. They might be able to get out. Will they cancel it? They do, because they just want this Abed kill. One more auto attack does it. Envy's the one in trouble. They don't have the lockdown on the Fnatic side. Fighting on top of that shrine was definitely a mistake. Envy getting slowed down as he tries to escape. Universe comes in on the back lines, tosses Cuckoo forward, but that's where he wants to be. He's with his team. They've also got the snowball on Universe. This might be all of the Fnatic cores dead. They do buyback onto Abed, but Raven gets a double, and I don't even think for that. He just sat inside the snowball, let the shrine heal him up. They had the Crimson Guard, they had the pipe. Envy takes a few seconds for his damage to really build up, so was not able to do enough. And with that, TNC may have just taken this series, to be honest. Aegis Cheese and Refresher Shard is going to be pretty backbreaking. The Lina with no buyback available, so if Abed dies one more time here and there, but having a very solid game on the Underlord. I'm just surprised that TNC don't pick this hero a little bit more. Armel sieging. Universe Shadowbladed going to be looking for the toss back, but Armel is in the middle of so many damn creeps, and they are just sieging this one out, not risking anything. SamH has the Dark Rift ready to get them out of here. Envy only has a 5-second BKB remaining, and they just have to watch as their racks get taken. There's absolutely nothing that Fnatic outed. It looks like it was not. This Observer Ward was just a little bit out of range. It's smoke on smoke. There's no shrine here for Fnatic. They've got the high ground, though. Up they go. Tim's blinking forward. He managed to get the burst strike onto Universe. There'll be no stun from him. They do have the drain onto the Shadow Fiend. Can they break this link? They will manage to. Cuckoo, nice punch. Envy already using the BKB. Now he's stuck inside of the pit, getting raised down. The Firestorm raining onto his head. They're going to snowball everybody forward. There's that secondary pit. They've already used the Refresher, so they've also got the Cheese. Tim's going to try and get this Epicenter off before he goes down. He's dead, but from beyond the grave, he manages to kill off Abed. That's the Lina dead for 80 seconds. Universe trying to slink away. Envy hoping that his heart regen would save him. Cuckoo couldn't get the snowball off on him, but Raven still ticks him down with the DOT. They have done it. They're going to be taking this series 3-0. They didn't get the minor qualification, but they are going to get the first major qualification here against Fnatic. They just got Universe alive. He's just sitting in his fountain. He knows that it's done. TNC going to come in here and clean up the mega creeps. And there you go. GG, congrats from Eternal Envy. It's not over just yet. Well, this series is. But not over just yet. They do still have another best of 5 to play today for the ESL Birmingham SEA qualifiers, but a huge win for